Hello angels. I'm about to do this video into a bit of a collective reading and what needs to come through in this moment, along with a guided meditation. So if you are ready to unwind, or if the first 5 minutes resonate with you, stay put, and hopefully this will guide you into some stillness and just a reconnection with yourself. I have recently just spent some time away for my birthday, and I spent a lot of time deep in the forests, and it really did speak a lot in codes. I think nature, the earth, really does communicate in code and felt frequency. And there's so many messages out there for us. It's just up to us to notice and listen to the whispers and notice and hear the messages that do want to come through for us individually. I've said this so many times this month, but we are in such a deep integration where we are coming out of a huge shift, a huge release, and a lot of us are starting to slow down, and a lot of us are actually being forced to stop. There's a lot of people going through illness, whether that is a cold, whether it's a flu, whether it's something else that has forced you to stop or take some time off work and to rest your body. I'm not saying it's always about this, but there is a very, very strong message here for us to really stop. And this particular individual, so this is a collective message, so it may not resonate with some of you, but there's a collective message where we are strongly being asked to stop and rest, because even when we do need the rest, we're not listening to our bodies, and we're not resting when the body is asking us to rest. So that's when the universe, spirit, whatever you believe in, step in and say, hey, you haven't listened and it's time for you to stop. It's time for you to rest. You need rest, whether that is just to recharge. If you don't think you need the rest and you're like, well, I'm not tired and I'm fine, but there's a lot that we hold on to, and there's a lot of what I'm hearing is so much old information that is stored in our bodies, and it's almost like gunk that needs to be really drained and released, and this gunk is expired stories, old memories that have stayed with us. We may have forgotten them, but they're still held inside, and it needs to be just pulled, tugged. So energetically, we need to really start to release that. So I think this is all going to be around nature and the earth and what it wants to say to us. And so the instruments I'm going to use is going to be very earth frequency, and this is just going to help us to tune in, wind down. So I'm just going to now light a candle. For those that do not know me or are new here, my name is Jess and I'm the founder of Sacred Haven. I'm a sound healer, clairvoyant, meditation guide, and this is going to be just something to help you to tune in and release whatever needs to be released. So if you have a candle, you can go ahead and light a candle. If you have an incense, or if you have any oils, whatever you feel you want to do to start grounding your body, your mind, whatever feels comfortable for you. So I'm lighting a candle to open up this space energetically, and for everyone that is joining me. The shifts are so real and so, I want to say they feel very harsh this year. And you know, when we entered the year of the snake, it was all about shedding and releasing and, you know, coming back and recognizing the things that we haven't fully let go of. And a friend of mine, Natasha, also mentioned that, you know, last year felt like we were shedding, and it was all about the mask. And I know she won't mind me saying this. And this year it feels very much more deeper inside, and that's why I want to talk and connect with the trees, because they have so much to offer and so much to tell us. Just cleansing this space, calling in our guides, our ancestors, our starseed families, our earth angels, showering everyone with pure golden light. And if you can, just imagine a golden blanket of protection completely wrapped around your whole body, bringing you warmth, love, safety. And if you were sitting down or laying down, imagine roots extending from your feet into the ground beneath you, traveling through every layer below the surface. And imagine your feet and your body just fully secure into the ground, like a tree, creating a strong root system. Really start to focus on your breath now. Focusing on each inhale and exhale, filling your lungs with air. Still focusing on your breath. really start to bring yourself in. And allow these sounds to calm your breathing. Slow down your heartbeat. Invite in the energy of the earth, nature, the forest, the waterfalls, the animals, still focusing on your breath. Okay, I'm now going to pull out a card from the fairy deck. This is the Fairy Temple Oracle. I have had this deck for quite some time, but I've only recently begun to connect with it and connect with also my Celtic heritage and the connection that I have there. So lately the Fae energy, fairy realm, the earth angels are really coming through more than ever. And nature seems to be something that we are really needing to reconnect with and actually notice and take time with, to fully ground our bodies physically. We can still physically ground ourselves whilst also trying to explore and nurture our high consciousness, our awareness, our intuition, our gifts. Alright, I asked for one, but I got 3. I'm just tuning into these cards. High consciousness came through. So I'll just show you this card. I was literally just talking about this, just letting it focus. So we've got the high consciousness card. It's all about awakening, expansion, enlightenment. And I really think it's now pulling us towards the light within our heart space, within our third eye, our crown chakra, and the 3 of them are really coming through. Also the throat. Communication is incredibly important at the moment. People are starting to really speak their truth, and if they're not, it's time to speak. We can't be afraid, we can't fear our truth anymore, we can't hide behind closed doors. It's time to embrace who you are as a human, as a soul, as a spiritual being, because we are spiritual beings living the human experience, and we go through all these different things in our lives, each of us individually, and some of them are very, very harsh, some of them are very, very hurtful, some of them are miracles and beautiful, and we can have both. And sometimes people experience the harsh challenges more than the positive, but what I'm about to get into is about not comparing ourselves, our timelines, our journeys to other people, because that's when we get stuck and we can't move forward, and we're not in control of our mindsets anymore to be able to move forward with momentum, with abundance, with the things that we do truly deserve. And you will get these things. Before I ramble on about that one, so the higher consciousness is really about opening up and allowing your higher self, your higher consciousness, your psychic abilities, your gifts to expand, but we need to ground our bodies first. And it's all about now focusing on the motion of things, because we are going through emotion, we are moving through so much energetically, and there's some that are feeling the shifts more than others. And the shift is huge. It feels really, really big. It feels massive. But it is still bringing us back to nature, and that is the message here. So if it doesn't resonate with you, I know it will resonate with some people, but it is bringing us back to the nature, the flowers, the birds, the trees, and the greenery, expansion keeps coming through so strongly, and growth. And I know there's a lot of people that have felt stuck for quite some time and still feel stuck. But if we can really connect back with ourselves and find that quietness, that peace within our minds, tuning out any distractions, and know that growth comes from all the challenges that we do go through, the obstacles that get put on our path, the lessons we must learn. And even if they feel, I keep getting the word harsh because I feel like there's some harsh movement that has been happening for some people, have happened for some people. And you must understand, we need to understand that there is a sense of movement through different people because of how we're not able to move forward. Sorry guys, something was getting stuck here, so I don't know if someone is struggling with this area at the moment. This is all coming down to communication. But if we can't release what has hurt, what has damaged our heart and soul, we can't move forward. So there is so much that we feel we need to understand. Why has this happened to me? Or why did I need to go through that thing? Why did that person need to hurt me? Why can't I move on? And healing isn't linear. There's no timeline for healing. Everyone is going to have their own journey, and they must walk their own journey separate from everyone else. You must do that. But coming through so strongly is we cannot expand. We cannot reach upward like a tree. We need to have a stronger root system with our boundaries, with the relationships that we have with others, with ourselves, with our health, with our mindsets, patterns, habits, bad habits. And we need to rise above all of that now. It's funny, I'm saying rise above and I'm seeing a tree just growing from the ground. So I'm going to leave those messages, but the main energy at the bottom of the deck is to understand, co-create, recreate, write our own story, respect where we are at, acknowledge and respect where we are at. There's also, I'm hearing sacred union coming in for someone or some people, whether that is a deeper relationship with yourself. I'm seeing a bind here, or even like soulmate, twin flame energy, or just a strong bond relationship with yourself or with someone else that is going to cross your path or is already actually in your life, that has been right in front of you the whole time. It came through strong, so it might mean something to someone. Or even just a rekindling with someone that is currently in your life, could even be your own partner. So there's a lot of rekindling happening. So I'm going to leave it at that. Those messages I didn't think they would come through, but they are. So now I want to keep this space open. I want you to just take a deep breath wherever you are, relaxing your shoulders, your arms, your hands, your legs, your feet, just letting everything go heavy. And just bring your awareness to your own breath. Let your stomach relax. Breathing in through your nose and softly breathing out. Now with your next breath, with your next big breath, I want you to envision just a pure golden light entering in through your nose, reaching down into your throat, and as you breathe out, just see it traveling through your stomach, your lungs. Just doing this a few times, just breathing in the light and breathing it out. And when you feel ready, just bring your breath back to a natural rhythm. And still focusing on your breath, I'm going to now adjust the music. This playlist is beautiful. I listen to it when I feel very connected to the Celtic realm, the Celtic spirits. Now just start taking another deep breath in. And I want you to now see yourself in a big, big forest. The trees surrounding you are ancient, so old. These trees have grown through all the seasons of life. They have been there before us, before we walked this earth, before we took our first breath. I want you to see yourself just laying down in the middle of this forest, allowing the trees to surround you in full circle. Doesn't matter whichever way you imagine this or see this in your mind. Just see yourself laying there peacefully on the soft earth. There's beautiful green moss that surrounds the ground, surrounds all the tree trunks. You may see some butterflies sunshine, or you may be seeing yourself at nighttime, the night sky with the stars illuminating all the trees. Whichever way feels right for you, whatever comes through for you, just trust that and go with it. And as you're breathing in and out, start to see a golden energy just pouring from each tree individually, creating one beam of light, entering into your heart space as you breathe in. As you breathe out, this light grows bigger, brighter. And just lay in this moment, just noticing your breath, noticing the light, and now start to see your body just elevate, upward in the middle, the center of all of these trees. And now just see more roots extending from the soles of your feet, and just dangling. The roots are dangling down from your feet, going into the earth, and it starts to pull you down. Starts to pull you down to the ground. Your feet and your body are now secure into the earth. You are stable, you are supported, you are safe. The trees and the energy are still there to hold you, to nurture your body, to nurture your soul. Now we want to go deeper. We want to see our bodies as a tree. Doesn't matter how you imagine this, but just see your body as a tree. There may be different patterns, there may be different markings. Just notice the detail of your own tree, of you. And now the tree has become almost transparent, where you can see all the different layers inside of this tree. And each layer represents memories, stories that you're ready to let go of. Just take a deep breath. And when you feel like you are ready, just watch the first layer that you are drawn to just drop and fall, almost like shedding. Just let each layer shed bit by bit, just say in your mind, I'm ready. I'm now ready to release this layer. It has now expired and I no longer need to carry this with me. I ask for Mother Earth to take this old information that is stuck and nurture it. We say bye to it, thank it for what it has taught us, whatever that might be for you. And just seeing each layer shed and drop into the earth until your tree is cleansed, is empty of all the old burdens, all the heaviness. All that is left is emptiness for you to recreate. Just focusing on your breath. And now, see yourself back in your body and start to walk over to the biggest tree that you can see, or just a tree that you are drawn to. Start to walk over to it. And when you're there, place your hands on this tree. Notice how it feels. Notice any patterns on there, any markings, any small detail. Just notice it, observe it. We now wrap our arms around this tree and we hug it. And as we do that, just breathing in the frequency and the beautiful energy of this tree. Allow it to calm your body, calm your nervous system. This tree brings you so much love, abundance. It's recharging you. Just watch. There's a beautiful light that is just absorbing into your whole entire being, recharging your body on a cellular level. It's a reset. When you feel ready, start to walk back to the center. Laying back down in the middle. And slowly taking some breaths. keeping these beautiful frequencies within your body, still carrying them with you. And when you feel ready, just gently opening your eyes. I hope everyone is feeling deeply relaxed. I hope you were able to really tune in to yourself. I'm going to pull another card. Hello. We've got the birds, which I absolutely love how they've come through. So it's really asking us, where is the mind ready to lead us? Where might your mind fly? And that's beautiful. If you can step outdoors this week and notice and listen to the birds, that is another quiet way to just be present with yourself, whether that is in your garden or at a park, at the beach. And there's another message that's coming through about sleep. We're resting a lot more than usual because it is needed, but we're also going through a transition where we may be dreaming more heavily, more vividly. So if you are someone that dreams a lot, or you've been dreaming a lot more recently, if you can remember them, start to journal them down. Because your dreams are illuminating something. There's some messages in there for you to take note of. And then we have the prophecy. So it's really all about holding our visions really closely now. I feel so strongly about visualization and manifesting our visions and what we can create for ourselves. So keep envisioning the beautiful and positive things that will happen, that can happen. See them as if they are already happening to you. Feel the emotions, the sensations that come with it. So I hope you enjoyed this video, this meditation. Please, please, please feel free to message me on Instagram, sacredhaven_space, or if you want to flick me an email as well, it's sacredhavenwithjess@gmail.com. I'm always open to your experiences, your stories, and I love to hear them all. Nothing is out of the ordinary. And if this helped you, I would love to hear from you. So that is all I have, and I can't wait to see you at the next one. Lots of love.